Saves it.
3rd down and 5. Good protection over the middle. It's caught for a touchdown. Jefferson.
You're going to see 2 receivers kind of in the same area, about 5-yard separation with Justin Jefferson trailing and Naylor. That's not good separation between those as far as a quarterback being able to see where to go with the ball. But when they're bringing all-out blitz, they're expecting the ball to come out quicker than what it did.
McCarthy. Pass is caught. Spinning grab by Aaron Jones. And somehow, some way, the Minnesota Vikings are on top. And go for 2 again as Jones is on the receiving end.
Yeah, Noah Sewell, who's, again, is starting tonight because of injuries. He's forced to try to run with him one-on-one. He's anticipating a quick out or an option route of some type when he's locked up with the back coming out of the backfield. And when they run these go routes from that position in the backfield, it is...
Second 2-point try. McCarthy begging for the ball. The pass is caught. Thielen. And this is a 3-point game.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, they've been able to make some plays when they've had the opportunities. The Bears have failed to capitalize at times when they could have.
Thielen in motion. McCarthy keeps. He's got it. And forces his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
They sure did. I mean, collectively. The defense did, the offense did, the coaching staff, everybody to get themselves in this position right now. You can't say enough about J.J. McCarthy. I mean, things were not going well at all. He was under duress, playing on the road, tough environment, Monday Night Football, and yet he hung in there, and Kevin O'Connell kept feeding him the football.
Justin School, who had been starting at left tackle, also out with a concussion, inactive. Here is Wentz. He's got his man. It's Oliver for the touchdown. Carson Wentz comes back to the home area, to his boyhood team, and drives him right down the field for an opening touchdown.
You'll find right here, it's quick game. You're going to get a guy in the flat and stick. And this is where veterans look outside, and you find Hockenson finally open your Oliver play before you get a first down. Play action pass, sneak in draws and stuff on 2nd down.
It's a 2nd and 9. And Browning scanning, throwing, picked off. Intercepted by Isaiah Rodgers, and he's racing down the sideline, and he will not be caught going the distance. The interception returned for a touchdown by Isaiah Rodgers.
Well, he does a good job scanning around, but Harrison Smith right here is going to tip that ball. And that's why having him back is so huge.
1st and 10, 2 minutes to go. First half. It's been dominated by Minnesota, but Bengals can make things interesting. Plus, they get the 3rd quarter kick. It's Fant. Lost the football. It's Rodgers again, off and running. Oh, my goodness. He runs it back for a 2nd touchdown today.
Well, we thought Travis Hunter was a two-way player coming into the year. I think we need somebody else to get on both sides of the ball, because when the ball's in his hands, you're not catching him. And I tell you, that was an exceptional play. They were going to get out of here, right? With being okay kind of after that tough start.
It could be here in a 2nd 28 as Mason is in for another Minnesota touchdown.
Simple handoff. Mason does the rest, goes right through Geno Stone, who's been playing great this year, but you see that little extra effort at the side.
He lines up on the left side. Thielen's right off of him. 1st and goal. Give Mason in for a 2nd touchdown.
Just a great combo blocking right here on the interior. Cincinnati late to get in there. And we see this from time to time when you're down 30-plus points. Everything's tailored for the first team to win. You're the scout team, and right here, you got to throw it like that.
He's got it touchdown pass to Hawkinson.
What a route. Watch this. Widen them, widen them, widen them. Now come back inside. Use their leverage against you. Hawkinson, who's just had to do.
Wentz will step up and throw to the end zone. It's a touchdown. First for Xavier Scott in his NFL career. And first of the day for Minnesota. 2-point conversion coming up here. Trying to get it to 10. Wentz looks left, throws. Jalen Naylor, and he's got it. They convert the 2-point conversion, and with 7:50 to go, it's a 10-point game. 4th down and goal. Wentz rolls. Wentz will dump it off for Jalen Naylor, and the Vikings do find the end zone. It's a touchdown, and it's a one-score game with 2 minutes left.
Everything is you're being taught to cover everything inside, so those outbreaking routes are going to be open.
Gain of 20. This is Cam Akers. He throws wide open. Touchdown, Josh Oliver. From the Browns' 3-yard line. It's Mason. He is in for a Vikings touchdown.
Myles Garrett, it's Browns defense to step up, make one of these game-changing plays.
Wentz, 2nd and 5. Addison, he's got it. Touchdown.
Remember, he's got to come set. He does.
Wildcat snap. It is Mason to the left. Can he win the race there? He looked to be short. Zach Bond running laterally with the back Mason. But another good stop for Philly.
Yeah, trying to play off the Detroit Lions game from the other night against Kansas City. Take a look. Oh, it's really close. All you young running backs, though, at home.
After replay assistance, ruling on the field is a touchdown.
Wow. Oh, he broke the plane. He broke the plane.
Low snap to the end zone. Touchdown. Jordan Addison. So in a bizarre sequence of events, it was going to be 24-6 for a moment.
And there's Addison matched up against St. Just again there in the slot. Good move. Boy, he's such a good route runner. You can see right at the line of scrimmage, he's able to separate and pull away, and he's got the speed. And he's been hit so much, even when he has time, he's falling back away.
Quick throw. McCarthy going end zone. Jefferson! One-hander! Touchdown, Minnesota!
It's actually a run play that's called. They decide to throw this little fade, and who needs 2 hands? Not Justin Jefferson. Puts it right on the outside.
1st and goal now. Jefferson in motion. McCarthy looking, throwing, caught! Touchdown, Hawkinson, and Minnesota in front.
You got Hawkinson coming across. He should stay on the move, but he's like, nah, it's kind of open here, JJ. Throw it back behind the defense. And I don't love when quarterbacks roll right.
McCarthy in trouble again. Looking, thinking about running, gonna try for it. McCarthy in! Touchdown, Minnesota!
And they miss the contain. Hutch on the up and under, and then you're just outside of the pocket. There's nobody to stop him. Anzalone trying to come up, but too much space with the athletic quarterback.
It's Jones to the left, and Jones to the end zone. Vikings on top early in Minnesota.
It's amazing how you can impact people. Watch Alohi Gilman right here. It's going to be run down. We get a great block by Christian Darrisaw. Look at that gaping hole. But it was because just the release by those 2 tight ends. Alohi Gilman.
McCarthy to the back of the end zone. It's Naylor reaching out. He got his feet in. It's a touchdown.
It's not bad coverage by Nate Wiggins. This is just excellent by J.J. McCarthy and Jalen Naylor. They have really developed some really good chemistry. Look at the drag there. That's really well done. Good location with the throw by J.J. McCarthy. Gives his receiver an opportunity to make a play on the ball. That's where he went last.
Now you got this offense. It's got to go capitalize in the red zone.
Stick with the run. It's Mason. Breaks the tackle. Jordan Mason. And touchdown, Vikings.
But watch the all-pro Justin Jefferson. That's why you have the C on your chest, because you're a cap. You're the Vikings offense. You're thinking score a touchdown. There's not thinking about your defense too much.
No doubt. Here's McCarthy. Looking, firing, end zone. It is caught! Touchdown! Addison.
Nahshon Wright just doesn't expand with the motion. He gets caught up with Justin Jefferson, and JJ throws a fastball.
Any other team other than Los Angeles this year. McCarthy down the seam, and what a drive for JJ and the Minnesota Vikings. Josh Oliver, the touchdown.
Yeah, if you just watch JJ's feet today, when he's on point, it's when it's 1, 2, 3 hitch and let it rip. He kind of finds his rhythm. That's really the trust and anticipation.
Tight ends, Ham is lined up off the wing and in motion and curls for the block, and Mason goes the other way. Misdirection, touchdown, Minnesota.
Yeah, anytime you get somebody moving laterally and then you snap it as if, hey, we could hand, speed, sweep, or something like that, you get the defender's eyes starting to look outside, and they lose track sometimes of just this.
McCarthy off the fake. Hit as he throws, finds Oliver for a 2-touchdown day.
You know, it's helpful when you're a tight end that does a lot of down blocking, right? Because then you can disguise that and then just sneak your way out, which is exactly. And honestly, just the rhythm that was created for JJ in the passing game was perfect.
Quick strike, Hawkinson stays on his feet, touchdown. That might be an early fourth quarter dagger.
Yeah, again, just talking about this rhythm, you're going to move Hawkinson just to try to get him leverage on this outcut. Of course, you got Justin Jefferson outside, just attracting attention, softening the corner just enough in order to complete this ball, and then TJ Hawkinson does the rest in getting into the end zone.
Reddy Stewart was penalized there. Brings Minnesota to the edge of the red zone, and McCarthy on the boot, throwing it towards the end zone. Hard held on to Jalen Naylor. In some pain, but he held on for the touchdown.
Watch when he releases this ball, how covered Naylor is in the back of the end zone. Come out and around. Here comes the play out. That is completely covered. And yet he threw it anyway and was able to make that throw. Now watch this release. He is a little bit bizarre on some of his fundamentals of throwing the football. But this guy has the courage of a lion. That thing was covered, and he threw it anyway. And I think that's been the difference the last couple of weeks with McCarthy. It's like, the heck with it. Throw it. Take a shot. Give our great receivers a chance.
Some confidence, and Speedy Naylor is the one who they're still looking at. McCarthy, the keeper, the walk-in. A little gritty on his way to the end zone.
That's a little nasty right there.
Touchdown, Vikings.
The gritty going. That's the kind of personality that is this kid. Yeah. And that's why they're all wanting to be so patient.
Ready? Second and goal. Inside runs C.J. Ham with a touchdown. So he's thrown some nice blocks along the way. C.J. Ham that time gets a chance to run it in. Guy who hasn't run the ball all season gets the touchdown to tie this game.
A lot of fun things to watch here. Watch the pressure here and just going to eat that block and pull him right back out of there. And then the double team in here between Ryan Kelly and Will Fries, who played together in Indianapolis. They've been doing these sort of gimmicks for a long time, led to
McCarthy to the end zone. Touchdown, Jalen Naylor. And the short field with the missed field goal.
And wanted to do was to try and isolate some expanded wide receiver kind of routes against the safeties of the Dallas Cowboys, and it worked perfectly there. They have 3 guys, and they're all tremendous.
Addison, top of your screen, comes in motion. McCarthy on 3rd down. Looking, can't find anyone. Inside the 5, hurdles into the end zone for a Vikings touchdown. So the Vikings capitalize on the interception by Murphy. You know, we spoke to McCarthy, and you alluded to keeping his eyes up.
Yeah.
Told us all about playing hockey as a youngster, and he said, I credit so much of what I do on the football field to my game.
9 touches in this first quarter for Aaron Jones. It's 3rd and goal. And it is Jones. And he is in for the touchdown. Minnesota on the board first.
And get into the end zone. A lot of times if you can just get a hat on a hat and let the runner be instinctive and find his... Shedeur Sanders, 50 starts in college. Tyler Shuck down in New Orleans, 42 starts in college. That certainly benefits guys.
Get tricky here. Jordan Addison turns on the speed. Look out. Addison. Can he get there? Forced toward the sideline. Touchdown.
Play by Jordan Addison, fellas, and when he is leaving the ground airborne because no body part hits the end zone, that football has to go over top of the pylon or just inside, and you can see when he lays out here, fellas, he knows that he's reaching that football to get over that pylon, gets enough of it, and just a fantastic play by Jordan Addison.
Really exactly what the doctor ordered for this team, and now all the pressure turns to the Detroit side. You see just how fast Jordan Addison ran. We know that he's got burners when he can turn them on to that top speed. Gets over 20 miles per hour on this touchdown.
He was rolling. And how about that? They only had 76 yards this entire game until that play. That was 65 yards.
They actually put a second back on the clock, so 25 seconds. 2nd and goal. They got 1 timeout left. He's going to bulldoze his way in for the touchdown.